Ever since we departed that day, I've been wondering how I was going to start this video. I didn't even record an introduction, I just started filming our trip. And although I was incredibly excited for the adventure ahead, which I promise I'll explain at some point in this series, internally I was distressed. I was emotional, but in a new way, sort of. I was sad, I was happy, I was nervous, and I was heartbroken. It was the beginning of another chapter in my life, but this time it was different. I wasn't leaving for a college that was a mindless 35-minute drive from home. I was what I'm going to officially declare, leaving the nest. A 32-hour drive into the unknown. Of course I'd be traveling with my dad, but I was overwhelmed with emotion thinking about how my mom must have been feeling about me driving away, and inside knowing just how much it was affecting me. But we both knew this was the next step. I was headed to seize opportunities that have been afforded to me because my parents have worked their asses off to get me where I am, and they've prepared me for where I'm going. I now need to embrace the unknown. This is my Westward Adventure.
It's loud. Filling up again. As you can probably hear, it's really windy. Needless to say, our gas mileage on this big guy up top is pretty shitty. So, yeah, check in later. Update. In the middle of nowhere here in Colorado. We're just gonna keep trucking along. Just have your dad drive the stakes. All right, Casa Brinker is in full effect. Giant tarp. Come inside in here to the common room. Got our popper completely covered so it stays dry. Access to all of our gear. And then a nice, cozy inside of the tent here. Pat Johnson, thank you very much for the hookup. We had to cut some of our tarp off, which ended up making a nice door for us to keep the water from coming in from the bottom. What do you rate it out of 10?
At least 11.
It's been a hell of a day. Had some really good pizza at Captain Pube and Grill, right?
Cousin Pat's.
Cousin Pat's Pube Grill.
Yeah.
The pizza was fire though. Yeah, had to make a run to Dollar General where we got our lovely bath mat up here, as you can see. Keep us from getting it all wet in here. And then went to O'Reilly for the giant tarp, which we bought what we thought was bigger than we needed. Turns out that it can cover everything, and we can kind of park the car next to the tent and cover the topper as well. And then we needed to cut some off actually, so the bottom of the tent wasn't leaking. Anytime we stepped on it, water would get through. So putting that under our big blankets and then under our sleeping bags is gonna help a ton tonight. I'm already excited. It's nice and cozy in here. We've got power. So yeah, Made it to Estes Park. Long day of driving. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing a bunch of hiking. I would do the stereotypical nighttime time lapse, but as you can probably hear, it's really rainy. So, anything to add?
No.
He says no.